Hi, welcome to the Bodhisattva vow ceremony. And we're going to take the vows of a Bodhisattva or refresh your vows of a Bodhisattva, which is what I'm going to do. And this is a ceremony that was written by Arya Nagarjuna 1,800 years ago. It wouldn't be too hard to translate. I just haven't had time. I haven't had time to translate it. So the way we do this, the way we use it, is that I'm going to give you some instructions on what to do, and then you just follow what I say, and I'll give you an informal translation. And then if I ever get 3-4 hours, I can translate it. It just takes a little time. Okay. But first, we have to offer the mandala. And we're going to have a long mandala offering. I think, how? How? By whom?
By the recipients of the vow.
Okay. Do you have it? Oh.
Yeah.
Something to recite?
That's it. Some people in this room do recite.
Do you want to lead it?
Yes.
All right. Loudly.
Okay, here we go. Om
Mana Bhumi Ahu.
Here's
the mighty ground of gold.
Om
Vajrayaki Ahu. Here is the surrounding outer wall of mountains.
In the center
Into
of
its
the
summit,
king of
mountains.
In the east.
Shalupapo. Are we trying to say the Tibetan?
No, it's just English.
Oh.
To the east is Great
Body.
To the south is Jambu.
Go follow this, okay?
To the west
is
cattle. To the north is Sound of Terror.
And Great Body, Oxtail and the second, moving and the high path, Sound of Terror and its mate. Here's the Jewel Mountain, the Tree of Wishes, the cow that gives whatever you want, crops that grow themselves. Here's the precious wheel, the precious jewel, the precious queen, the precious chancellor, the precious elephant, the precious horse, the precious general, the gold mine of the vase. Here's the lady posing lovely, the lady of the garland, the lady of song, the lady of dance, the lady of flowers, the lady of incense, the lady of lamps, the lady of perfume. Here's the sun, here's the moon, the jeweled parasol, the banner of victory. Here in the middle are all the riches of gods and men, excellent, total, all various, totally pure, exquisite. All this offered to my kind, holy root and lineage lamas. Especially do I present to the Great One, the Lama, well-sung, Lord of the Able, Keeper of the Diamond, and to his angel retinue. Give in to your compassion, for the sake of all living beings. Give in to your compassion. Accept my blessings to thee. Idam Guru Yay! All right, so here we go. So I'll just go through the ceremony, okay? Gyarake Bodhi Chitta Utpada Vidhi. Pukaidu Chanchu Disemke Bechoga. In the language of India, this is called Bodhi Chitta Utpada Vidhi. And in Tibetan, it's called Chanchu Disemke Bechoga. In English, it is the ritual for the granting of the Bodhisattva, Bodhicitta. Akin! Sangye Chanchu Samba Tamji La Chatsala. That's Nagarjuna is bowing down to the Buddha. I call upon all the arhats and the total enlightened beings of the entire universe. I call on the power of the Dharma. I call on the power of the Bodhisattva Sangha. And I bow down to all of you. Sangye dang chanju semba tamje dala gongsa su. And we ask that all the Buddhas in the universe and all the Bodhisattvas of the universe, please listen to this ceremony and be here with us. Okay? My name is, say your current name, Michael. Okay, my name is. Okay, and it says, and I make things pure. Okay, I imagine I'm in a completely pure paradise. Okay, already. My name is Michael, or whatever is your name. And I have circled around in samsara for a time without beginning. I have made mistakes in my bodily actions. I've made mistakes in my speech. I've made mistakes in my thoughts. And I've made these mistakes towards the Buddhas, towards the Dharma, towards the community, towards my mother and father, and towards all other living beings. Not only have I made these mistakes, but I have encouraged other people to do them also. Even when I didn't do them myself or encourage another person to do it, when I heard someone did it, I felt okay about it. I take all those bad seeds and I put them together. And I admit them here in front of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Look, this is who I am. These are the mistakes I've made. Gito, Michapo, I don't hide them. Shakpa, I admit them. Lenche ditabu mi gido. I'll try to stop, okay? I'll do my best, okay? If we could stop just by wishing it, we wouldn't be here. So don't go crazy, but make some decision to try to follow the path and try to stop. Migido, deke lansem depa, dikpa shapo. This is the confession of negative deeds. Now say, my name is, and I take this joy. So we already did a confession, which is kind of unhappy thing. And now, we ask all the Buddhists and Bodhisattvas of the universe to come and listen to us. The Buddhists of the past, every enlightened being, had one skill that was extraordinary, and that was coffee meditation. Okay? They were able to admit their mistakes, but they were also able to admit what they did right and the good things they did. And they gave equal time to confessing and rejoicing, okay? So, all you enlightened beings who are already in the universe, I know that you were good at being happy about the good things you did. And you have that skill. You're experts at being super happy about the good things you did. Okay, so I take joy in the things I have done right. I also take joy in your good deeds, Buddhists and Bodhisattvas. I take joy in the good deeds of every person on this planet. I don't care how bad they are, but whatever good things they've done, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. This is called Sunam La Jesa Yurama. To take a vow, you have to clean your heart and you have to be happy. You got to say, God, there's a lot of good stuff going on also. Okay. Now, please repeat after me. My name is Michael, okay, and I take this refuge. I call upon all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas who are here and listening. My name is, say your name again, Michael. And I don't want to see the family line of Buddhas be broken. So family line was a big thing in ancient India. You know, if you didn't have a son, you couldn't pass on your family line. That's what they believed, okay? Now, today, I'd like to offer to be the next kid in your family. And I'll carry it on, okay? I'll carry the family on, okay? I'm here. And I'll carry this family line on. From this moment on, until the day I reach the inner heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the highest of all living beings, which is the Buddha. Okay? And take refuge means I follow your teachings, which is protection. That's protection. Okay? To be kind to other people is refuge. It's protection. It protects you. That's the only thing that can protect you. There's a famous story of the guy who was getting murdered and he ran into Buddha's house and hung on to his robes and the guy was slaughtered anyway. So my own good deeds can protect me. You are the one who has all love. You are the one who knows all things. You see all things directly. You are free of all fears. You are the great one. Yeah, you too. You are the Kyuchok. You are the head bull of the herd. Samgami Keppa, you are unbelievable. Lana Mepeku, you are better than anything, better than chocolate ice. Oh, okay. Chuki Kungawala, you possess the Dharma body, Dharmakaya. I take refuge. I take refuge in the Dharma, which means I'm trying to not see things as coming from their own side. Okay, I take refuge. Chokshi Papa Chimindobe. I take refuge in the real Sangha, which is anyone who has touched the diamond world. Okay. Next section. My name is Michael, and I offer myself to your service. I'll work for you. Okay. Please listen to me, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. My name is Michael. From this day on, until the time I become a Buddha, okay, Shibashindi da ushi china gombo tuche chembadan dambadashesuso. I will offer myself to your service. Okay, so it's like you sold yourself into a permanent contract. I'm working for you guys now. Okay, and you got me. Okay, I will dedicate myself to you, and whatever you need, I'm here. I'm working for you now. I dedicate myself as your servant. Okay, who's the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas? Okay, that's called Dak-ul. Dak-ul means the offering of yourself as a servant. Okay, I offer myself as a servant, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, to be a servant of the Buddha. It's like you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat or what you're going to do or where you're going to go. You just serve the Dharma and you're set. And I did that my whole life, and it's great. And it's just a cool thing to do. Some people told me when I was young, I spent 25 years taking care of my Lama. Built his house, cooked for him, drove him everywhere, cleaned his poo-poos. And my friends from Princeton said, he's taking advantage of you. I said, no, I'm taking advantage of him. and it's true. It really is true. Okay, it's so nice when you offer yourself to the Dharma, and you get everything you ever wanted. Trust me. Okay, my name is Michael. When the enlightened beings of the past were trying to be bodhisattvas before they could be bodhisattvas, okay? When they were trying to keep these vows. And by the way, we're giving two kinds of vows today, okay? You have two options. Who do you have to tell which option you took? You tell yourself. Okay? You don't have to tell me. All right? 2 options today. You can commit to try to think like a bodhisattva. Okay? I will try to serve all living beings. I'll try. I'm not promising anything. I mean, I promise to try. Okay? You can just take that promise. I promise to try to take care of infinite living beings. Infinite. Okay? It's not one baby. Okay, Eric knows how hard it is to take care of one baby. Multiplied times countless. Okay? I'll do my best. Okay? You can take that commitment. On top of that, you can keep the bodhisattva vows. And then you have to learn them. Doctor Shemu 18 and 46. Okay, 18 mean bells, 46. Okay, so if you want to take the first vow, which is just I promise to try to act like a bodhisattva. That's what we're doing now. Okay, you ready? My name is, and I make this wish to free all beings. So please listen to me, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. My name is, okay, in the past, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, before they became Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, okay, they made a decision to try to free all beings from their pain. They made a decision that they would be the ones to do it, okay? They made a decision to ukyunga. They made a decision to bring comfort to every living being. They made a decision to take every living being to nirvana and Buddhahood, okay? They made a decision to pick up every single living being and put them into Buddhahood, okay? They do. That's how they did their bodhicitta. And my name is Michael. And from this moment on, until the day I become a Buddha, I will also try to help people get enlightened. I will work to enlighten people. I will work to bring comfort to people. I will get them to enlightenment. I will get them to the state of a Buddha. And in order to do that, I hereby today commit to think like a bodhisattva. Okay? All right. Sometimes that's called the normal wish for enlightenment, and there's something called the ultimate wish for enlightenment. And that's a commitment to try to see emptiness, okay? Which is called real bodhicitta. Okay? So even if you're just taking the wish today, you have to take the next part. It's part of the contract. Okay? And I'm committing, my name is Michael, and I make this wish to see emptiness. Okay, good. So all of you guys who are already Buddhas, all of you great bodhisattvas, you came to understand that you were coming from seeds. Even you was coming from seeds, not just the world, but you came to understand that you yourselves were coming from seeds, okay? Later, you gave up the idea that there was a separate seer and the world that they see, because both, they are not separate in the sense that they are both coming from seeds. I saw that I'm coming from seeds, and the world I'm experiencing is also coming from seeds. I gave up this idea that they're coming from a separate place. Okay? I gave up that idea. I see that all things are equal because they're all coming from my seeds. Are all things equal? No. Like meat and vegetarian, they're not the same. This one involves a lot of suffering for beings. This one doesn't involve that kind of suffering for beings. Are they equal? But on one level they are. They are both coming from my seeds. Both of them are coming from my seeds. in one way, if you compare those two things and you think like that, you have made progress. Okay, so it's a chance to remember emptiness. Okay, you guys all worked really hard to see emptiness. My name is Michael, and from today I make the same commitment until I become a Buddha to have real bodhicitta, which is the desire to see emptiness directly. Okay, I make that commitment. The next is a commitment to become a Buddha myself. Okay, and everyone can take this one. All right, my name is Michael, and I will become a Buddha. Okay, so the Buddhas of the past, they smashed the demons in their life. Okay, they smashed who's the main demon? We had it today. Yeah, thinking things don't come from you. All right. My name is, and I will also smash the same demons. And that by doing so, I will become a Buddha. Okay. Now, even if you're just taking the wish, you're making a commitment to pass on the teachings that you have learned. Okay. You have an automatic commitment when you take 1 minute of Buddhist teachings to learn it and pass it on. And if that's not the attitude in our group, the teachings will die. The next generation will die. So every generation has to say, whatever I heard, how much I understand it, which may be 10%, it's okay, but I will pass it on. To the best of my ability, I will pass it on. Okay, my name is Michael, and I will teach the Dharma. Yeah, so there are Buddhas of the past, there are Arhats of the past. After they got enlightened, they turned the wheel of the Dharma. Why is it called a wheel? It's passed on to the next generation, like this. Dup, 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 dup. So you're the next part of the wheel. If you fail, then the wheel is broken. If you don't pass on something, the wheel is broken. Korlo Rapta Korwa. Doc, my name is, and I commit to turn the wheel. Rapta Korwa. I will super turn the wheel. Okay? He says super turn. All right. To become a Buddha and to turn the wheel, you're going to need an extraordinary amount of good seeds. If you get we've seen if you have an obstacle in trying to turn the wheel, it's very, very heavy, very difficult. So, please repeat. My name is Michael, and I commit to make this much karma. Okay, because you're going to need karma to teach. As soon as you teach, crap happens. Okay, trust me. So as soon as you put your head up, the demons are waiting. It's like Neo in the Matrix. You know, as soon as you put your head up, you know they go after the people who stick. I'll be a Bodhi. Boom. Right now, they are. Your head is moving up. And they'll be attracted like flies. They are. It's weird. And you will get challenges. Okay. And this part is to say, I won't get discouraged. Things will mess up. I'm not perfect. And I'll still keep going. And, you know, we're not successful as a Dharma group because everything went right. We're successful because we didn't give up. Okay. All right. Buddhists of the past, Arhats of the past, you work to collect enough karma to pass on the teachings without too much trouble. My name is Michael, and I make the same commitment to make that much karma that we can make it through the troubles. Okay, there will be troubles. Now there's a little verse, okay? I commit to bodhicitta. I invite all living beings to be the guest at my home. Mikasa tu casa? Yeah, my house is your house, okay? My house is the house of every living being, okay? I will do those beautiful bodhisattva activities, okay? We're not great, we're not perfect, we will mess them up. A messed up, attempted bodhisattva activity is the most beautiful thing in the world, okay? Jola Pincher Sangha Dupa Show. I will become a Buddha. Okay? All right. And that's the actual bodhicitta, okay? I'm not perfect. I'll do the best I can. Okay? And I will do these beautiful deeds of a bodhisattva. Okay? Now, Nagarjuna would say, in this ceremony, we have collected intense good karma. So dedicate it immediately. put it in the bank before you mess it up. Okay. So my name is Michael, and I dedicate this karma. Okay. I made a huge amount of good karma just by trying to take these vows. And I know it hasn't been a lot compared to you guys. Okay. But let's consider all the good deeds I've ever done. Let's consider all the ones I'm doing nowadays. And especially, let's consider the ones I'm going to do in the future. I offer them as a gift to my mom, to my dad, and everybody else, okay? And there's a custom to imagine that your mom and dad are sitting behind you. You know, and then behind them is every other living creature. Cows, giraffes, people, all kinds of political parties. They're all there. And you're like up in front and you're like, I take this commitment. And your mom and dad are like, phew. And everybody else is like, yay. Okay. So I dedicate my good deeds to this goal. Now you say, my name is Michael, and I make this promise. And this is a very famous prayer, okay? And I'll say it, you think it, okay? Today I did some powerful good karma. With it, may all the beings who are not free become free, including my mom and my dad. Okay? I met your dad, he's a beautiful person, looks like. Madhua Namni Dulo. I commit to free all those who are not freed. I commit to comfort all those who have no comfort. I commit to lead to enlightenment all beings who are not enlightened. I commit to help all beings who have not reached nirvana to reach nirvana. I agree to be the refuge for all beings who have no refuge. I commit to being the one that they can go to. I commit to be their servant and their help. Okay? I commit to be the personal friend of all living beings who need help. By the good karma that I've collected today, I smash all the enemy of all my personal faults. I will be the ship captain that takes all living beings across this, what do you call it, tidal wave ocean of aging, sickness, and death. Okay. All right. We're still on the vows for people who are just committing to the wish. Okay. All right. My name is Michael, and I will live my life this way. I will live my life this way. This is a commitment to the. I'm sorry. This is where you stop if you don't want to take the vows. If you just want to take the commitment to bodhicitta, you're finished. Okay, pretty much. And if you want to commit to the vows, keep going with me. Okay. From today, I will share what I own. From today, I will never hurt another person. From today, I will never get upset or angry. From today, I will work my bottom off to help people. From today, I will master meditation. And from today, I will try to understand emptiness. I will try to learn the sneaky ways of helping people that the Buddhists are so good at. Okay, and everything I do, even just driving my car, going to the grocery store, I will do it for other people. Okay? And in this way, I step onto the path to enlightenment. I promise I will follow in the footsteps of the Buddhas who came in the past, of the Buddhas who are not Buddhas yet, and the Buddhas who are becoming Buddhas at this moment on some planet. Okay, I will walk behind them. Chenpo Nyingche Chenpo, they have compassion. They have entered the greater way. Any one of them who live in this universe, I promise I will follow you. I will be like the wind. I will be like the earth. I will be like the rivers. I will be like the warmth of fires. I will be like the trees of the earth. I will serve living beings like tree, like fire, like wind, like water. They serve us, right? I will be like them. I will sit there quietly and just take care of people, like water, like streams. They take care of people, and I will be the same. Those who are ill in any way, who I can see, those who are ill in any way that I can touch, those who I have only heard are ill, or those who I can only imagine may be ill, I will be their physician. I will serve them. Okay? Any illness, right? Also mental illness, croissant illness, other mouth illness, right? Okay. May all living beings be happy. May I empty out the lower realms personally. May I clean them out and close the factory. Okay. May the dreams of any living creature in this universe come true because of my work. All right. That's called the great dedication. I have inserted a very famous 2 verses by Pabongko Rinpoche, my teacher's teacher. And teacher's teacher. Teacher's teacher, yeah. And it's very, very famous. In fact, you can use it to give bodhisattva vows in an airport if you're in a rush. I've seen it. Okay. I'll say it and then I'll explain it. Okay, I'll give you a lung. Lung means I'll give you the sound transmission. Tendu dase debu yu mi si pale batop tere sangi suke sangi se dagito dani dagi chini ke return to me someday. Kime to me de la nyopa min ye deta ja. Tendu dase debu yu. Now my life, the whole life I've lived, has meaning only today. Mi si pale batop. Now it makes sense that I was born into this world. Today I have joined a new family of the Buddhas. Sangye se sudagito. Now I am a daughter, or now I am a son of the Buddhas. Tani daki chine kyanritan to be late someday. Now I will never embarrass my new family. Okay. I don't know. Like if Maitri grows up to be a car thief, he will embarrass his family. But I promise I won't embarrass my new family. Okay, that's the promise. I will not disappoint you. I'm not perfect. I will mess up. But in general, I'll make you proud of me. Okay, my new mom and dad. Okay. This is the ritual for bodhicitta, and it has been composed from the holy lips of the great master, the Arya Nagarjuna Dzogchen. It is now completed. Yay! Can you Gewadi? Okun Sanam Yeshe Zozo Shin Sanam Yeshe Nechoe Tamba Kuni Tobar Sho. Yay! Woohoo! Can you hand me those two envelopes? Thank you. It is. I got it. He gave me. Yeah. So two of our this ceremony was held at the request of two new bodhisattvas, which is Jack and Chloe. And thank you for asking, because we wouldn't have done it either way. And these are some new names for you, bodhisattva names. You're welcome to share them with other people, and you're welcome to keep them secret if you prefer. So it's up to you. There's no custom either way. You know, I didn't tell anybody mine for a long time, and then I did. But I don't. It's totally beautiful if you want to tell everybody today. Okay, it's totally up to you. It's your decision. Okay. Thank you for asking. Hey, tears are the best offering, huh? No, you want to throw flowers? Here, you guys throw it. It's more fun. I've done it many times. Woohoo! Maitri was going around giving petals. All right, congratulations. Thank you. Woohoo! What do you call it? Tang Yuan.
Oh yes, sticky together. It's like that. You can try. Black one.
I got a purple one.
Sesame. Purple one is purple.
I support this. You guys share.
And then peanut butter, yellow. Oh.
Yeah, thank you if you've been attending online. I'd like to thank you for coming. Please keep your vows the best you can. It's always the best you can, okay? We're not perfect. If we are perfect, we don't need to take vows. Understand? I'll say it again. If you're a perfect person, you don't need to take vows. That means you're going to break them. It's logical, right? So we're not perfect. Keep them as well as you can. Be happy. Cut yourself some slack. Don't be too hard on yourself. Like, have fun. Do the best you can. Bodhisattvas are not too serious, okay? And have fun. You can keep them better if you have fun. Play tabla, like do nice things. And you'll be fine. Yay, Hakeem. Okay, we'll see you guys online. We're gonna go eat breakfast or something. Thank you. Thank you, Pachi. Thank you, guys.